Erik ten Hag has disclosed Manchester United's interest in Bayern Munich defender Matthijs De Ligt, but admits he is unsure if the Dutchman will move to Old Trafford. The Red Devils are still in the market for another centre-back, despite the arrival of 18-year-old Lenny Yoro for £52 million from Lille, with the club also interested in Everton's Jared Branthwaite. It has previously been reported that De Ligt has agreed personal terms with the Manchester side as Ten Hag seeks to add a second Dutch signing of the summer. United have already brought in Netherlands striker Joshua Zirkzee from Bologna for £36.5 million, but the United boss still doesn't know if De Ligt will follow him through the door. Speaking in an interview with Dutch media outlet AD, he said, "It remains to be seen whether Matthijs De Ligt will come. I know him well. I wanted to sign him 2 years ago, but at that time, he was already very far along to join Bayern. Believe it or not, his name did not come from me in the process. During my vacation I was 3 or 4 weeks out of the process. During that period it was really the club, the newly equipped scouting and recruitment department, that brought in these players. The fact that there are also Dutch people among them is in fact a coincidence. Primarily, these were players who were proposed from our organization. But of course I support it, let that be clear. And we still make the choice together." United brought in a new sporting director Dan Ashworth this summer, while new technical director Jason Wilcox arrived at Old Trafford following the conclusion of last season. And Ten Hag now believes that United are much stronger in the recruitment department due to the new appointments above him. It is precisely with this club that you have to have a very strong structure in the field of scouting and transfer policy. I can only be glad that I now have Dan Ashworth, sports director, Jason Wilcox, technical director, and Christopher Vivell, scouting and transfers, by my side. In doing so, the club has gained incredible know-how and knowledge of the football market. Knowledge that helps and supports me. With the new regime brings a new role for the Red Devils boss. With Ashworth coming in, his role within the recruitment process has shifted. With the sporting director we determine the composition of the selection together we conduct that process, explained Ten Hag. We have to agree, otherwise it won't go on. That's how it was at Ajax. Very simple actually. In current football, as a manager, you can no longer scout yourself. That doesn't work that way for a long time. That base is now strengthened, yes. In terms of scouting and recruitment, a lot has been taken away from me. Since arriving in 2022, Ten Hag has spent nearly £500 million on transfers during his tenure, signing the likes of Lisandro Martinez, Rasmus Højlund, and Andre Onana, during his first 2 seasons in Manchester. However, reflecting on the business he has done in the past, the Dutchman explained bringing in new talent was not always straightforward. United came out of a situation with a lot of long contracts. That made it complicated to thoroughly refresh and strengthen the selection. When we started, my thought was that could be solved in roughly 6 transfer windows. Formally we have now had 4 transfer periods, but due to the situation around financial fair play we have only actually been able to do business in 2 periods.